I want to talk to you about, I recorded this like 2 days ago, 3 days ago, but then I wasn't able to upload it because accidentally I was able to delete it. I deleted the video that I recorded this topic, so now I'm gonna re-record it. I'm gonna record it again so that I could really share this to you, because this topic is really something that's not there's not much of a discussion made on this. And you know, couples, I'm talking to couples now, couples are just like, they just don't know how to deal with this. I'm thankful now that we were able to experience the topic that I'm gonna talk to you about, because now I get to share it to you guys, just so you can, you will know how to deal when, if not when, if ever this happens to you. What am I talking about? It's about chromosomal miscarriage. I'm talking about your wife's pregnant, you're so happy, you're so excited, oh my gosh, we're pregnant, thank you Lord for this blessing, and then in a few weeks and after a few months you lose the baby. And there are a lot of factors to miscarriage, all right, and there are different kinds of miscarriages, but I'm gonna talk to you about this particular one, the chromosomal miscarriage. I'm gonna tell you right now, like straight and bluntly, with chromosomal miscarriage you cannot do anything. And I'm not saying it's easy to accept something like that, because in our case with Guada and I, we were in Hong Kong when this happened. We were the both of us were there for a vacation. We spent 4 days there, but on the first day we had a miscarriage and we had to spend like an overnight stay in the hospital, in Queen Elizabeth Hospital. It was pretty like nerve-wracking for us. I was really like down and disappointed, frustrated with God. How could he do this? You know, I was ranting. Like when I was able to go back to the hotel room and left Guada to stay and sleep, I was like ranting, Lord, why did this happen? I thought I'm your servant. I thought that, like, you know, this is your, why did you get him? Why did you like take away our son? So we didn't know the gender, but we were like thinking it was a boy. So that was what we wanted. So that was what we were thinking. And so I was ranting, and then, you know, to make matters worse, that time in Hong Kong, I had to rush down from our hotel room. I had to rush down to the lobby and go out from the hotel and go to a 7-Eleven store in Hong Kong and buy a SIM. And then I had to call our OB, who is in the Philippines at that time. And when we called her, she was like, I don't know, maybe she was also like very, very shocked. At first we were like resentful of her with her because she didn't react that much. She didn't tell us what to do. We were like, what are you thinking? You're our OB, you're supposed to tell us something. But no, and we didn't call her back. But anyway, let bygones be bygones. Maybe she was also like really, really bummed and disappointed as well, and maybe she wasn't expecting that kind of call in the middle of like the night. So there, we talked to another OB, our OB now, and her OB now, and you know, we asked her what happened, and then she explained to us, you can do nothing about it, like nothing, like if it's bound to happen, it will happen. And she told us that no, it wasn't just about the walking, because if it's really for you, even if you walked and even if you like do extraneous activities, you will still have the baby. But even if you're in a complete bed rest, if it's not meant for you, you will still lose the baby. So this chromosomal miscarriage is something that you can control, and usually it's like 8 weeks to 10 weeks of pregnancy. That is where it happens usually. So if you are planning to get pregnant, I'm not saying don't think about this, don't think about the miscarriage, okay? Don't like have it as your mantra, oh my God. Don't focus on the chromosomal miscarriage. I just really want to talk to you about this, because maybe some of you experienced this and you were not able to talk to any guy or to any man or to anyone about this, how you felt, because I'm sure you were pretty bummed. And if ever you are somebody that you're planning to get pregnant with your wife, or if this happens to you, of course, still talk to your OB, get help, like ask your friends. But if you ask Hacks for Dads, if you ask Steven, I'm gonna tell you bluntly, don't worry yourself too much. It's nature, you know, it's just nature. And that miscarriage was actually a blessing in disguise, because in the case of Guada, my wife, her miscarriage was complete, so they didn't have to like clean her up inside. It was like fully cleaned up. It was like she gave birth like naturally, because no, you know, the analogy is that it was like she gave birth naturally, and it was all clean. She just had a period, and after that, our OB told us that it was actually providential that it happened, because most when there are chromosomal miscarriages happen when there are like defects in the genes, when there are deformities that could happen in the baby. So if ever there are like defects in the genes, the sperm cell or the eggs, I don't know, like internally in the genes, in the genetic level, if there are defects, and if the baby survives, if the fetus grows up to be a baby, and you know you have it delivered, and in the, you know, there will be deformities. So, and you know, it's so sad to see babies like suffer like that. But if that happened to you, it's not easy. Tell me if you know of somebody who has experienced that. Comment, how did you deal with it? How did you overcome the sadness? How did you know, just overcome the situation? And so there, comment below and let us know if you have any suggestions how to deal with it. Please comment, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe in Hacks for Dads, so that you'll get the latest videos on the vlogs, on the Hacks for Dads, and then the specials, okay? And then if you like this video, if you like the topic we're talking about, please click the thumbs up, because it will help me create more videos. Thank you!